We're doing another Q&A. And that stands for question and answer. So just ask me any questions and I answer. Alright, yeah, we're just doing a question and answer. And that's what Q&A means. Hello. We're doing a live Q&A. Question and answer. If I get it. Hello. Alan. Hello, Badger. How's your guys' night going? Hi, again. Is that Alan? How do I pronounce that? Alan. Let's see. Good. That's good. What have you been doing today? Up to anything exciting? How was your day? It was pretty good. You know, could have been better. Hi, Badger, again. You can hear me, right? You could hear me right now, right? Alright, good. Also, chat is working, so... Because last time it wasn't working. And... Oh, okay, so I should tap every once in a while for it to work. So, Q&A. It's basically just question and answer. It's a thumbs up. Okay, that's nice. everyone like and sub. Thank you, Badger. I mean, Jesus loves you, man. Yeah. Drake. Yo, I meant. Okay. Now there's something better to look at than just the nothingness profile picture. Let's see. He loves everyone with all his heart. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot better. Let's see. Alright, there. Now you actually have something to look at other than just a black screen and my weird profile picture. How was your night, Drake? Was it good? 1+ sub, thank you. Means a lot. Yeah, so how was you guys' night, day? Yeah. My voice is kind of cooked. It was fine. That's good. Alright. That's better. Alright. So, do you guys have any ideas of what videos I should make, or any ideas of anything? What I like to do? I like to hang out with friends, and just like play around with these things. I have a little collection of Godzilla and a big collection of dinos, and I also make stop motions and like stuff like that. So yeah, and I like making videos. What do you like to do? Sports, nice. What sports do you play? Do you play like basketball or soccer? Soccer and hockey, nice. Are you good at it? Yeah, I'd say so. Nice. I don't play any sports like real like going places and stuff. But my three favorite sports is probably like football, soccer, and basketball. Do you like football? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Do you like collect anything like figures or cards or anything? Or is sports the only thing you really like to do? I collect cards, nice. Which ones? Probably like what cards do you collect? Hockey and soccer cards. Nice. Goodness. Do you collect any cards? No. I don't. I collect figures, like Jurassic World and Godzilla. Yeah. But that's really all. Let's see. With one's own. Drew. What does that mean? With one's own. Uh, I mean, cards are also pretty expensive. I mean, I guess figures are too. But I just prefer figures. I don't know why. Cards are really expensive. True. I guess, yeah. I guess some cards are more expensive than figures. There's like cards out there for like millions. I have 5. It's like $5 a pack. What's like the most expensive like card that's ever been sold? Do you know that? And it's like 12 cards per pack. Oh, that is a lot of money. But do you know like how much? Like, what's the most expensive card ever sold? I don't know. I don't. How did I get the Buck Rex? I got it when it like first released. Like, did you get it from a reseller? No, I just waited on Mattel Creations, like on the Mattel Creations website, because there's like a countdown for 14 minutes. Dang. Yeah. On eBay and stuff, it goes for like $500. Like $300 to $500. Like plus shipping, which is probably like another like. Those things sold out in like 10 minutes. Yeah. Honestly. All like the big collectors probably like bought all them. Like all like the YouTubers. Like all the big YouTubers. Do you collect dinos, Master Dragon, or Godzilla, or collect cards, or what do you do? The most expensive card is $12.96 million. Are you kidding me? For a single card. $12.96 million. For a single card. Oh my gosh. Was it like the only one in the world, or was there only 5 of it? Like, is there a reason why it's that much? It was a basketball card. Is there a reason why it's that much money, or is it just 6 million or 12 million for no reason? It was autographed by Kobe Bryant and Michelle Gordon, sorry. Are those like really good players, or is there a reason why? I mean, I don't really like watch basketball, so I don't really know any players. Yeah, so they're like super good players. Are they still alive, or? Why is this camera doing that? It's like shaking. Oh, no, it's Michael Gordon, not Michelle. I'm stupid. No, they both died. Oh, is that why it's so rare? And I guess that makes sense. But I feel like, what do you think? Is $12 million overpriced for a card? Yes. Yeah, definitely. If you put a price on that card, how much would you make it? Maybe $12. That's a good price, I guess. Have you sold any cards for money? Like, do you sell the good cards that you have, or do you just keep them? No. So you just keep them? I mostly collect them. Yeah. $12.96 million for a piece of cardboard. Facts. With a picture on it. Exactly. Like, you can just make that at home. Oh man. It's crazy. The world. How greedy people are for money. Honestly. It's like insane. Like, ooh. They need money to survive. They don't need 12. Wait, actually? Did they actually need money to survive? Who sold the card? Did a poor person sell the card, or? I guess not. I don't know, some random person. I mean, honestly, if it was a poor person, good for them. What am I doing right now? I'm just playing this game. I'm kind of bored, not gonna lie. What are you doing right now, other than like watching the stream? Are you like eating or drawing? I don't know. I'm playing a game. Nice. What game is it? I'm playing it's like a Godzilla game. Minecraft. Are you playing Minecraft or? Nice. You're just like the only loyal one that stayed here the entire time. What do I do in the Godzilla game? You just like fight, and then you could buy different ones, and then like there's like skins and stuff. It's kind of just like any other game. You just like PvP and like yeah. It's not that unique, except it's like Godzilla. Because there's also a Jurassic one that I like, a Jurassic World one that I play, and it's just like this. Like you just fight, you can get skins. And that's really all there is to it. And you could like destroy buildings because like that's what Godzilla does in like the movies. but I'm gonna stop motion, and it's on like the main thing, and I should be working on the part 2, but I'm not, because yeah. But I already like have the plot and what's gonna happen in part 2. Have you seen like you should do a vid on your game? I would, but I don't know how to like live stream while it's on the game. So like I don't know how to live stream while it shows it. If I do this, it just looks super low quality. But like but do you have a YouTube channel? Maybe if you want. Do you have a YouTube channel? Like, do you do any stuff? Yeah, I do. Do you just like, what do you do on it? Ooh, fishing. I like fishing too. I forgot to mention that. But I also really enjoy fishing. But it's just hard because it's like usually cold where I live. And also like I don't really live in a spot where there's like a lot of good areas to go fishing. But so let's see. I go fishing and play hockey. Nice. Yeah, but I actually really enjoy fishing. If I catch anything, that is. What do you catch usually? Do you catch like bass or like salmon or like bluegill? The only things I've caught before is a creek chub and a bluegill and a catfish. Those are the only types of fish that I've caught before. Cause I'm kind of new. I've only been doing it for like, Angel Rendon. I remember you. But how's your night going, Angel Rendon? Or yeah, just call me Angel. All right. How's your night going, Angel? You should like and sub. Thank you. I see a big dinosaur. Yeah. It's just like the background because I don't know what else to make the background because it's just boring because that's just my profile picture. My profile picture is kind of boring. And then otherwise just a black screen and that's also boring. So I just decided, So I just decided to make it more figures. I just usually do my favorite figures for the background. How's your day? How's your day, Angel? And Godzilla, yeah. So this time we have both. Last stream we had tomorrow I have to go to school. I'm homeschooled, but school is still annoying. But yeah. Last stream we had just Godzilla figures. My day it was good. That's good. School sucks. Honestly, facts. Well, not math. Math is good. Everything else I hate. What's your favorite school subject? Mine is math. I have to sit in school for 7 hours a day and go home and do homework. That's like, wow. So summer must mean like everything to you. Like summer must literally be everything. Wow. I'm guessing you go fishing in the summer because you probably can't go. Yeah, it does. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm guessing like you don't go fishing in winter, or do you do hockey in winter or fall or spring, or do you only do sports in summer or some sports? Is hockey in summer or no? Yeah, hockey's in summer. Is soccer? Because you said you also like soccer. Yeah, both are in the summer. So like you just do everything in summer. So you do sports and go fishing. I'm back. Let's go. Angel, what do you like to do? What do you like to do every day? Not counting school, like after school or on the weekend or in summer. Like, what do you do besides school? My voice is cooked. I like to play video games. What do you do in the summer? Like, do you like go fishing or sports or? I breathe, I see, and blink. Never heard that one before. I don't do that in the summer. No, just kidding. What do you do, like, in terms of activities? Well, who knew? Exactly. But Angel, what do you do for activities in the summer? If you're even still here. I ice cream, I play games, and like going outside. Nice. Remember how you shouted out Zuno? He said thank you. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw. Can you see my chat? Yeah, I can. How's your night stay? Wait. I'm just gonna call you Handle. Because your username is like Stee your handle. So I'm just gonna call you Handle. I clicked this because it was live. Yeah, I'm just bored, so I decided to do it live. But how's your day going? Your night, wow. Do you play or remember? What is that supposed to mean? I don't. I don't get it. Have you played Clap Clap? I don't know what that is. What is it? Is it like a game or? You can clap hands. Does it involve like an app or? I don't think. Not your real hands, by the way. Oh, so it's like a board game or a video game. It's on Steam. You can play it for free. I don't know. Maybe I could check it out, but I don't know. How was your day though? That's the link. I didn't get a link. Yeah, I didn't get a link. So. No, you copy it. I have no idea what you're saying. Hold your mouse on the link. I'm not using a mouse. Well, I am, but I'm not using it on stream. I'm doing this on a mobile device, so there's no mouse. Also, I'm not gonna click on random links because, like, you know, it's kind of random. But yeah, I'm not using a mouse to control the thing. Alright, man. Could you play a horror game? Depends. Depends what game it is. Most likely no, though. Yeah, so what game would it be? Do I have a phone? No. I don't have a phone. Yeah. I'm not gonna be able to play that. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know, like, what it's about or anything. Do you have any action figures? Yeah, so these two are right here. It's actually not a picture, it's just this. So I have these. So I have I'm starting a tiny Godzilla collection, but I have a big dino collection. If you want to see it, I can show you. But yeah, just let me know, like, if you want to see it or, yeah. Do you collect action figures, or what do you like to do? Or do you collect cards, or? I want to see it. Which one do you want to see? Do you want to see all of them, or just the dino one, or just like everything? What figures do you want to see? Do you just want to see like all of them, please? All right. Well, first I'm gonna start off with this. So we're gonna take this guy away. here's my tiny, humble Godzilla collection. So we have, obviously, Godzilla himself. And then we have this one. This one's named Shimo. And then we have Kong right here. So this is all I have from the Godzilla collection for now. But as the years go on, it will get bigger and bigger. So. Oh. And this is kind of the problem with Kong. He's a great figure. He just can't stand that well. But that's really like his only issue. Alright, there. We're just gonna leave him like that. So yeah, that's the Godzilla collection. But let me know if you want to see the dinos. And I like Kong. Yeah, me too. Do you want to see the dinos? Do you have any figures with real fabric? I think so. Actually, I'm just gonna move this light back. Yeah, but I think so. I'm gonna get. I have to move these guys. It's this one. This is the Quetzalcoatlus from Jurassic World Rebirth. And his wings. His wings are fabric. Which is really cool. So you could fold them up like this. Like that. And then just press this button and they spread out like that. So this, I honestly don't know if this is the only figure I have that has real fabric, but yeah. He has fabric wings. But I'll see if I have any more. I don't think I do, though. Do you like collecting figures? Like, do you like, I don't know. Do you like collecting figures? Yeah, I'm collecting. Which figures do you like collecting? Do you like collect, like, Godzilla, Jurassic, humans? I'm just waiting for the Scream Factory with real fabric jumpsuit. That sounds cool. But yeah, I honestly just collect Godzilla and Jurassic. I love those movies. Have you ever seen them? Just Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Godzilla. So, like, that's what I'm into mostly. Like, once in a while there will be a good human movie. But I'm mostly just into Godzilla and Jurassic World. Yeah, do you like, what movies do you like? Have you heard the word NECA? Yeah, I've seen NECA and heard it. They make Godzilla figures, and they're good. Are you talking about the word? Are you talking about the company NECA or just a word? Oh, the company. Fabric cloth. Yeah, I've heard of NECA before, and I've seen them. And they also make Godzilla figures. I didn't know they made other figures. I thought they just made Godzilla. Is NECA the only one that you buy? Or do you also buy like Hiya Toys or SH Figure Arts? Or are they too expensive? The 1/4 scalar rare now? How big would that be? Would that be like 6 inches? Like, how tall would that be? Using a 3D printed crocodile also. It's just a 3D printed crocodile, yeah. There's nothing special about him. He's just like 100% ragdoll. He's like floppy. Between 15 and 20 inches tall. So, yeah, that's like over a foot long. Wow. Do you only collect human figures, or do you also collect like other things like animals, dinos, Godzilla, or cryptids? I don't know. I don't even know if there's cryptid figures. There probably is though. They're expensive and go for stupid money. Yeah, that's just how it is. On eBay, this green T-Rex, if you go on eBay and search up buck T-Rex, then you'll probably find these for like $500. That's how rare these are. It is absolutely insane how rare a piece of plastic can really be. A figure is more expensive than your T-Rex. And I know what company. What company is it? Distinctive dummies. Oh no. How much is the figure? Oh no. ultra rare 1990 Pennywise goes for 600 plus, and they're really collectible. $600 for a 15-inch figure. $600. I saw someone selling 9 of. For $2,000. I mean, when you think about it, that might be a good deal. So $2,000 for 9 of those, which are more than $600. So just 4 of those would be $2,000, and that guy, now 3 of them would be $2,000. So 3 of those figures would be $2,000, basically. And he's selling 9 of them for $2,000. I mean, that's kind of worth it. Unless they're like in bad condition or something. But I don't collect human figures, so I wouldn't really know. I literally only collect dinos and Godzilla. Have you ever seen Godzilla in Jurassic World? By chance? They're like mega style, but better. Wait, mega? What does that mean? Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna end stream because I'm getting tired and it's late. But yeah. Hope you have a good night, Handle. And yeah. So I'm gonna end stream. Wait, okay, fine. Could you show articulation of dino? Well, this one isn't the most articulated one I have. I mean, but he could look like... That's how up he could look. I mean... Well, actually, if you put his body up... And down... I mean, the tail's like a wire. The legs have a double knee joint. So honestly, that's really good. The head is on a ball joint, but I could show you a different one if you want. Do you want me to show a different dino? or articulation of Godzilla too. Just show me what you want to see, and then I can show you it. All right. So we're gonna start off with Godzilla because, like, why not? So, you know, he could look up quite a bit. Not like a bunch. Down, you know, can't really look down. Side is actually good. Is this over here on this side? This is a gap. That's kind of ugly. But the arms can like rotate all the way around. Crap. Okay. Anyway, the elbows are on a hinge, so they just go up and down. And you can make it also go back in case you don't make him break his arm. The wrists are on a ball joint. So, and you could take them off and put them back on. The legs also have a double knee joint, just like the T-Rex. But it doesn't go that far back. The feet can rotate all the way around. They could also go up and down a bit. Also, this is super blurry, so. But yeah, and he also has a body articulation. I don't know if you could. Ankle rocker. Does that mean it like goes up and down? Is that what that joint is called? But yeah, I think that's what it is. So in the body, if you pull it out and then twist it, there. So then you could just make him go all the way around. And then just. But honestly, this guy is great. Like, if you're looking for a first figure, I'd definitely recommend this one. He's great. The tail, also. Can't forget about that. So, side. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he could do that. The down. And he could go basically like that's straight down. And he can't really go up that much. But the tail also gets a bit floppy after a while, but that's fine. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, one of the best parts, if you look in his mouth, I don't think the camera's going to pick this up, but he has a little tongue in there, and you could also move that. Just for good measure. And for Kong, honestly, Kong has better articulation probably. Also, Kong has a bunch of accessories. So, he has his chill face. So, like, just regular. I see it. And then the mad face. So I just have like the mad face on him because I think it looks the best. The axe. And there's a really cool thing about the axe. It's translucent. So you could do that. The blade is translucent. The handle. So that's a really cool. Which they didn't have to add, but they did. And then the roaring face, honestly, is a really nice paint and detail. In the mouth. He has a silver tooth because he got a cavity in the movie. And then he has glass eyes also, so they follow you around. If I can get a good lighting shot, they will pop. Yeah, there. There we go. Now you can see it kind of. Yeah, there. They're just so vibrant, and it makes him look so much more real. So then he has a lot of hands. He has these like open ones. So one is bloody because fighting and stuff, and then just a regular one. So 2 open hands. 2 like knuckle hands, so he could like walk like a monkey, like knuckle walk. I don't really know how to explain it. And then he has like this grabby hand, so he can put his axe. If there was gloss, I would like that. I'm gonna showcase. Wait. Oh, gloss on the blood. There is. The camera just doesn't pick it up. Yeah, there. But it actually makes it look a lot cooler. So then he has this grabby hand, so you could put like an accessory in his hand, like an axe, and then he has a fist. Obviously, you can't really have a monkey figure without a fist. The roaring face. In the mouth, gloss in the mouth. Is that what you mean? You wish they had gloss in the mouth of the roaring face? Here it is again. Yeah, there's like, not really. But the eyes, yeah, there's no gloss in the mouth, but the eyes kind of make up for it, honestly. The eyes are one of the best parts. I mean, just look at that. They just make it look 10 times better. And the glass eyes are on all the faces. On the regular chiller one, and on the mad one. So anyway, to the actual Kong figure. We're just gonna start on the feet, I guess, on the legs. So down here, the feet can go all the way around. Will you do a stop motion? I did a stop motion. But I need to do a part 2 and 3 and stuff. So it's part 2 will probably come out sometime around like, I don't know, but there is gonna be a part 2. So his feet can move up and down very so slightly. His knees are also double jointed, so he could hit that like right there. And then he has this like other one right here. I don't really. Oh, I didn't see that. So then he has the other joint right here, in between, is like kind of cut through his thigh. If I can get a good shot, there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a joint right there. You could rotate the leg, and then obviously the main joint, it's a ball joint. Same for this one, just the double jointed knee, the ball joint. And then he has 3 separate body joints, so you could all rotate these all the way around. And then also you could stretch it all the way out like that. And it reveals a bunch of scars, which are honestly super nice detail. The fur is also super nicely detailed. This honestly is such a nice figure. So as you can see, he's a bunch of claw marks and abs and his little belly button right there. And then if we go to the back side, there's a scar, a big scar going down his back. And just look at the detail, honestly. So then the arms. So I don't really know what you call these, but this doesn't, it moves, but it's not like a joint. It's kind of just like a shell around the arm. Like, it's kind of just there. I don't know what you're supposed to call it, but it's not a joint, it's just there. If you know what those are called, just let me know. So then he has a ball joint right here for his forearm, a double jointed elbow. So you could hit that, like, full tucked in arm. His wrist is also double jointed. So he has a fist articulation and then a wrist articulation. So he's like, I love Kong, honestly. This figure is so nice. It's probably like a 9 out of 10. Like, besides the ankle problem, it's such a nice figure. But the head also can look up a lot, but can't stay the same for looking down. Because, like, his body is right there, so we can't even look down. But, like, besides that, like, if you put his legs straight like this, like that, he's gonna fall. But if you do this and, like, stretch them this way and kind of put him back, and then he stands really well. There. So you just need to get, like, the right proportions, and then he could stand really well. Do you want to see Shima's? Yeah. Kong is, like, a really nice figure. So Godzilla was my first ever figure. And then after this, could you do 3 poses with any other figure you have? Wait, do you want me to pose Kong and Godzilla or other figures? Or just pose all 3 of them? So do you want me to get 3 figures and pose all of them, and then... Do you want to see this one too? Do you want me to do a little other? Oh, this one? Okay. So this one is called Shima, as I told you earlier. This one comes with no accessories. But honestly, accessories can be annoying at times. But not always. So the tail, we're just going to start off with the tail and go up the body. It can go side like that. You know, pretty good. Like that. It can actually go up and down also really well. Up is good. Down is really good. And just like Kong, she has 3 body joints, so you could rotate them all, you know, get all those good poses. And the back legs, there's a main joint right here, a knee joint, another double jointed knee. So 2 knee, and then an ankle, and then a ball joint in between the ankle and the foot. So the foot is on a ball joint, so like you could do that, twist it all the way around, which is super nice. And then the front feet, the main one right there, you could rotate the forearm, double jointed elbow, wrist, and then the hand. And also, the fingers are all articulated. So you could ankle rocker. Is that what these are called? A ball joint on the ankle, that's an ankle rocker, right? Alright. But all the fingers are articulated, which is a super nice feature. And the thumb has 2 joints. So this one, and then a little hinge right here. Same thing for the other one. Moving up here to the head and neck, it's just another ball joint. They move up and down. Well, the ankle is a full ball joint. It doesn't just move up and down. You could rotate it all the way around, up. I think that's the first figure I see with that. Alright, so then the neck is a ball joint. She could look down. She can't really look up unless you flip this neck. Like you flip that ice crystal down there. Awesome figure, Malachi. Thank you. since you look up. So if you flip that down, it kind of looks ugly, but she could look up if you do that. But honestly, I don't really care. Like, what are you going to make her look up for anyway? So, mouth goes, obviously, opens and closes. And then a tongue. The tongue can also move up and down. And the detail on the face is amazing. Look at the eye. You can barely even see that. But the pupil is right in there on on the blue eye. The detail on this figure is insane. Honestly, all the individual scales, the feet, the toes, like inside the mouth. Okay, inside the mouth on this one, it has gloss, I think. I just stopped hitting my camera down. But I think this one has gloss. And also, all the taste buds. I like the gloss. Yeah, gloss looks really good in mouths. That's what's good about the T-Rex figure, is that he has gloss in the mouth. Do you want me to do poses now? I could. Do you want me to do poses? Wow, you've been streaming for 1 hour and 30 minutes. But do you want me to do poses now? Love to. Alright. How many figures should I do? Like 5? 3? How many? Five, please. Alright. Let's go. Alright, I think I have some in mind. I also made this custom atomic breath accessory for Godzilla. It's not painted yet, but it's just like hot glue all over like a translucent rod or something, and you get this. I'm gonna pose Shima first, which is this one. So I'm gonna pose this one first. Alright. I'm gonna turn my video off so it's a surprise. Alright, I think that's good for Shima. Actually, if I could just... Alright, that's a decent pose. Actually, we're gonna redo Shima. I just want to really show off how articulated she is. Alright, I actually really like that for Shima. Ooh. I know how you can get views. When you're unboxing a figure, you should show that you're taking accessories in the figure, please. I would want that. All right, well, I'm gonna get another figure soon. It's gonna be like an older Godzilla from an older movie, and I'll try to do a live unboxing on that, depending on what time I get it. Because depending on when I do a live, not as many people are active and able to watch. But yes, the one that I'm getting next does come with accessories. Alright, so that's good. Thanks for the tip, though. Alright, we're done with Godzilla and Shima. Oh man. The tail just popped off, luckily. Luckily on all the Godzilla figures, you could just pop their things back on if they fall off. So if like Godzilla's head comes off, you could just pop it back on. Might be a bit hard, but man, this is really annoying. You might have to heat it up if it gets... There we go. Wow, that is painful and hard. Wow. Because Godzilla's spikes are super sharp, so like... Trying to push his tail back on does not feel good. But if you just like... Alright, so then for Kong, I have an idea what I'm gonna do for Kong. Also, if you're wondering what the company is called that makes these figures, is Hiya Toys. And I'd recommend ordering them off of Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon. That's what I order them off of. In case you were looking to buy them. It's just Hiya Toys Godzilla, Hiya Toys Kong. They made a bunch of other figures also. Alright, that's 3 figures down. Now I just gotta pose 2 more, and then we can do the big reveal. Let's see. Have you heard of John Carver? I don't know who's that. I haven't heard of him. But. Yo, I'll just eat real quick. I'm not leaving. I'll be right back. Alright. Well, that gives me more time to finish the figures, which is good. Let's see, which other ones are there? Alright, well, all the poses are ready. Just tell me when you're ready to see all the poses. Because, yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright. So, first one, I did all 3 of the Godzilla figures and 2 Dino figures. Oh. Alright. So, the first one is this. This is a smaller one, but the articulation and paint and sculpt is amazing. So, I don't really know what I went for. It's kind of like jumping back, like, I don't know. I think it looks cool, though. What do you think? Oh, yeah, he also has glass eyes. They're not as good as the King Kong ones, though. Let's see. Can I get a good shot or no? Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get a good shot, but this is rated out of 10. Alright, so that's that one. So we're gonna move that to the side. Oh, is that gloss in his mouth? It's kinda... I'm sorry, this camera is really bad for close-up shots. There. Alright, I don't think there's any gloss in there, but I mean, you're like the figure expert, so you'd know. Alright, so we're gonna move that one to the side. Next one we have is a T-Rex. Now, there's not really much I was able to do with him since he's like so huge and not the most articulated, but there is gloss in his mouth, which is nice, and his tongue also moves, obviously, which is nice. The teeth are rubber, which is really nice. They look sharp, but they're rubber, so like you won't accidentally hurt yourself, like the Hot Toys Godzilla. But yeah, there wasn't really a lot I was able to do with him because he's so like chunky and not the most posable figure in the world. But I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. It's kind of like a victory roar, I guess. But that one's pretty good. So now we have Godzilla right here. So that's kind of like a superhero landing. Oh my gosh, I got a figure that has a knife with real metal. Are you kidding me? What are the age requirements? Are this is Godzilla. It's kind of just like a superhero landing. I'm just trying to show off like how articulated these guys are. So this is what you can get with Godzilla. This is probably one of my favorite things with him. And he doesn't have any gloss in his mouth. How do you like this one, though? Do you like this pose? One is small. One is on the other side. Yeah, that one. Did you saw this one, right? Okay, so that's those. Actually, we're gonna put Godzilla right here instead. Okay, I'm just gonna put this guy right here, actually. Alright, there. So now we have Kong. I didn't really show all the articulation that he has, but if you get him, he's articulated. So we have Kong just beating his chest with his axe up, establishing dominance, I guess. And the glass eyes, obviously. But what do you think so far of these poses? Then Shimo, which is probably the best one. So I use the finger, the ankle, what do you call it? Ankle rocker. Treat or treat? What does that mean? But I also articulation in the tail. And then, yeah. So out of all these poses, which one is your favorite? Out of all the poses, which one do you like the most? I really like Shimo's and Godzilla's. What do you think of this? Oh, an ankle pivot is where you move right and left. It's Kong. Oh, so Kong has the ankle pivot. Godzilla has the ankle rocker. What does Shimo have, though? Because it's a ball joint. What would you call that? A ball joint on the ankle. An ankle sphere. Which figure do you like the most out of all these? Which one would you buy? Now, a regular, like, medium size, and, like, a Godzilla and Kong are medium size. Shimo's big. And by the way, these are not made by the same company. The two dinos are made by Mattel. Shimo, Kong, and Godzilla are made by Hayat Toys. So a regular medium-sized Hayat Toy is usually like around $50, which is definitely worth it for the paint, detail accuracy, and articulation that you're getting. So if you're looking to buy one, I definitely recommend Big Bad Toy Store or Amazon. But yeah. We're probably gonna have to end stream now. And ankle pivot is actually where you move the foot. But yeah. Wow, you're number one. You are. Thank you for being here for so long also. But I'm probably gonna have to wrap it up and stream. But which figure do you like the most out of all these? I subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna end stream. Bye-bye. I'll wait for the unboxing stop motion. Well, I released a stop motion. You could watch it right now. It's Godzilla King of the Monsters, a fan-made stop motion movie. It's like 8 minutes long, but I'm gonna wrap it up. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.